So for my project, I've made a Arduino stopwatch. And before we go on, I'd like to go over the code. And in our code, in the beginning, we define our LED pins as well as our button pins to their respective pin on the Arduino Uno. And then we also establish our variables that we'll be using in the code. And our setup is establishing our outputs and inputs and our highs and lows for our LED pins as well as our button pins. So the idea of our if and else statements are that if the LED, our blue LED as you'll see, is not blinking, then that means we are able to press the start button to begin our time. But if it is blinking, it'll go on to a different statement, allowing us to be able to stop our time, but it also says that if the LED is blinking, you cannot press the start button again, and it won't, and if you do, it won't do anything to the function of our stopwatch. So if the LED is blinking, the only button we can press is the stop button, and that will record our time on the serial monitor, as I'll show in a few seconds. So this is the serial monitor, and when you start it up, it will say Arduino stopwatch, and this will also let you know what the unit is, and our unit is the second. And then for our project, here is our Arduino Uno and our USB connector, as well as our different wires that I've discussed in my report. And here is the on button, and here's the off button, and here's our blue LED that will blink if it is on. And I don't know if the light is too bright, but as you can see, our red LED is on, and that signifies that the stopwatch is in working order and it's powered. So we'll start our project, our stopwatch. So I press the start button, and then the blue LED is on, showing that time is being counted. We'll wait a few seconds, and then I'll press the stop button. And if we look at our serial monitor, you'll see that time started is when we pressed our start button. And then right after we pressed our stop button, it shows how much time has elapsed, and looks like 16.7 seconds have elapsed. And then we'll keep trying it. Blue light is on again. Blue light is off. And it shows us the time elapsed. Do it again. And if you press it, if you press the start button again, it won't turn off. So you can only turn it off using the stop button. And once again. And that is the Arduino stopwatch.